Hi Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is going to be your Valentine's Day, or, well, it's for February and March. But this is your Valentine's Day message, 2022. And watch your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for any additional messages. Please like, share, subscribe, and all that jazz. And let's get into it. So, I asked Spirit to send me a song. It was Ain't No Mountain High Enough by Marvin Gaye and Tammy Terrell. Ain't no mountain high enough, ain't no mountain low enough to get me from getting to you, baby, baby. I'm not the singer of my family, but she might be watching. So, Blessed came out. Those are birds and water, it looks like. Actually, it looks like, not birds, hearts. So you have Blessed here. And then you have The Real Deal. But in conjunction with The Real Deal, out pops Potion number 9. I'm just going to say, too, before I get deep into this, you're definitely, if you're a Capricorn and you have nobody in mind, this message is not for you. But this, if you're in a situationship, in between relationships, there's somebody on your mind, stay tuned. This is like a blessing in disguise. So you may be thinking like, no, I'm not blessed. But you are. And something is happening right now that is actually something that you need to pay attention to in terms of the connections that you're in. The connection that you're in, I should say. This person seemed like they were the real deal, but there was something here with this Potion 9. It gives me like the drinking the Kool-Aid kind of energy. What do I mean by that? It's almost as if they were doing things to make you happy. Could it have even been things in the bedroom? Maybe you mentioned how you really like this, and they were like, well, I've never done that, and they did it for you. Because this has to do with seduction, bedroom eyes, and crave. And so, you know, you were craving other things, but at the same time, this person came off like the real deal, but you started to kind of question that as things progressed forward. And I'll get to the rest of the cards so that it makes more sense. But meeting this person was not a mistake. It was actually a blessing. So I'll start with that. The Kipper message is message of concern, official person, distant horizons. So there was a red flag. Red is standing out in all these cards to me. Is that a red flag right there? I think it's a red flag right there. But red in the curtain, red on this man. So your message of concern came in about the person that you're either official with or like your main boo, something like that. And now there's separation and distance between the two of you. Something you're starting to question, you're starting to wonder, you know, you're starting to question the connection in general. Something alarming, something sounded the alarm, and now you are. Now hear me out. With that song, Ain't No Mountain High Enough, that's really like, I feel like you guys have been fighting to get to the top together, but it just seems like it wasn't enough because now there's distance between you. And that could simply mean that you just need space to figure your shit out, because this message of concern must have been something that really alarmed you to the point that said, you know what, I need to back away from you, love. Like, I gotta back up. And you put space. I'm feeling like this is you telling them that you need the space. It could be the other way around, but that's what it feels like. This reading is for you, Capricorn. Ten of Wands reversed, Four of Swords reversed, and then you have the Eight of Wands. This person is relentless. I feel like this is the ain't no mountain high enough energy right here with this Eight of Wands, but letting this go, at least for now, has kind of released those burdens that have been holding you back, that have been really making you feel like, you know, things that kind of keep you stuck in your thoughts. But it almost looks like, just looking at these, this person is not being respectful of the space that you're asking for. It's matters of the heart. There's a heart here. And it seems like the communication is still going. It's nonstop. So even though you may have asked for space, you're still talking. They're still hitting you up, texting you, calling you, whatever the case may be. The communication is still hot. Again, it's like this person is relentless. Like they're now I'm getting a feeling of anxiety, so they're worried about the connection. It's almost like there's a lot of love here. It's like there's nothing to think about. My mind doesn't tell me I love you. My heart tells me that I love you. And so this is what I want. Even though they know you're not happy and maybe a piece of them is a little unhappy too, it's almost like I don't want to hit pause. I know you want this pause, but I don't want to hit pause because I know that you are my person. Oof. Could be a Leo or another fire sign, Sagittarius, Leo or Aries. But yeah, I mean, this person really is just relentless. Meaning they just want, they won't let it rest. Yeah, they're very persistent. They're trying to take control of a situation that is essentially out of control. There's a little bit of manipulation energy here, but it's mostly because it's for their well-being. Like they feel like they need you. They feel like they need this. They are stressed the fuck out. They're really stressed out. And they kind of feel, I'm also getting helpless. They feel like they are trying to get control. So if they're trying to get control, that means they feel like they don't have the control. It's almost as if you are everything that they want. You are everything that they need. And so it's like they don't understand. Well, where is this coming from? Where are you going? But you're just like, listen, babe, I just need to zen out for a second. I need to hit pause because I'm starting to question what we got going on here. But they're just like, no, you're my whole world. And you're like, well, that's what I need to figure out. But they don't want this to end. And yet you don't want to take this to the next step because you're stressed about it. Whatever the message, there's a concern here. I'm going to pull for that. There's a concern here, though. And with that message of concern coming out with Kipper, that really caused the distance between you two. Okay, so you found something out. And you got the Ace of Wands. I'm feeling like this has to do with someone showing their true colors. So it may not have been something exactly that they did, but you started to see their true colors. And it's like, I let my guard down for you, and I'm kind of regretting that I even did that. You have the Moon card reversed, the Ace of Wands, and the Temperance. So it could be a Pisces or a Cancer or a Sagittarius. Again, a lot of fire here. You got a lot of major arcanas because you have those plus Aries is here and Leo. A lot of fire energy. Actually, All the fire signs are here. So check your chart, their chart, because there's a lot of fire. But also the passion is definitely there between you two, and I think that you both know it. And then remember, like maybe things got pretty lusty there for a second, because you have seductive bedroom eyes and crave. So anyway, and look, and then the Ace of Wands is right between those. So your message of concern looks like it had to do with, you know, I see this person, it's kind of like they're drowning in their emotions. And I feel like that's what they were hiding. Their feelings, their depression. This is like, to me in this deck, this is like King of Cups reversed, which talks about intoxication, alcoholism, drug abuse, relational abuse in general. And you kind of, you know, they're drowning in their feelings, and they're trying to numb and drown out all of that. But the thing between, and this is, okay, so this is them and this is you, trying to figure out, should I do this? But it's like, listen, love, you need to do a little bit of healing. I'm trying to be patient with you. I'm trying to figure things out. I need you to be patient with me. And what's between you is this passion that you have for each other. It could be love. Honestly, I'm not seeing that, but there's this strong, like, burning desire between the both of you. So the concern is what we talked about here with the Moon card. Drowning out, maybe being depressed about things in general. Can't find the balance in life, but trying to. And you don't want to be patient with that. It's like, go figure your shit out and then come back to me when you actually do it. Message from your person, either this person or someone else on your mind. I hope you're not with someone else. Oh boy. I'm planning on calling you soon. Sounds like this person. It definitely feels like their energy. You're a great friend. I'll get to that in a second. And then don't trust me. Don't panic. So this is because you guys are in separation. So they think that you have eyes or are thinking about someone else. They may even be thinking that the reason why you cut this connection off has nothing to do with them, but has everything to do with you and someone else. So they're insecure already. That's a problem. I'm planning on calling you soon. They're not giving you the space that you're asking for. So that's, again, they're relentless. They feel like you guys are going to conquer this. And maybe you will, but you're a great friend means that it doesn't mean that they just see you as a friend, but, oh wow, my candle went out. It doesn't mean that they don't see you as a friend, that they just see you as a friend rather, but you guys have this connection that is deeper than a love romance. It's also part of, you know, you guys have a good friendship in conjunction with. And then don't trust me. I feel like this doesn't have to do with, like, you know, oh, I'm gonna mess around, but it's more like whatever they're telling you, it's almost as if, and I hate to say this, but it's almost as if they're believing themselves, but they're not gonna do it. At least they're not gonna do it in your timing. So that's just something to keep in mind. Additional messages here, you have finger pointing and wishing well. So with this wishing well, it's like, I wish you well, see you next time. But it's also a choice that you have to make, yearning for something. The finger pointing is, again, like you accusing them accusing you. And this could have to be with, I hope you're not with someone else, with the finger pointing. And yeah, it's an issue with old wounds. And it's really like, my intentions are good, but you're telling them my intentions are good, but they're not really seeing that. This person is really insecure is what I'm getting. And they don't want the space because they feel like they're going to lose you for good. That's Just what it feels like. Unlikely, unfortunately, I feel like this is unlikely for them to change. These are your angel answers. Be assertive. So when they call you and you said, don't call me, you need to be assertive with them. Let them know, no, I said to give me space. Like you have to put your foot down. Stand your ground. With that Emperor that came out too, standing your ground. And then within the next few months, so definitely try to give this space. Like I said, this energy is carrying from February into March. So kind of see where it goes March or after. Mercury and Venus are out of retrograde, so that should kind of like ease things up a little bit. I know things had gotten really rough at the beginning of the year because of those two planets in retrograde, but now that they're out, the energy is kind of lingering, so just keep that in mind. But yeah, just give this some time, give it space. It seems like you're really trusting yourself with this, and you are trying to be open to this person because you do care about them. You know, with Real Deal coming out, you may have felt at one point this was like a really good connection, but the more you got to know them, you found these things out. Some things aren't sitting right with you, and you just need some time to sit, reflect, and just be quiet about it. You know, go get quiet. Okay? All right, Capricorn, I hope you found this helpful. I hope you resonated with this message. Watch your sun, moon, rising for any additional messages, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye.